So this has been quite painful. It is the Huion 610 Pro, trying to get the what are called the escape keys, which is the left-hand side of the tablet, and the hot cells, which is the configurable top side. In fact, in principle, they're all configurable, except I can't get the oil one working. More on that in a moment. So this is the driver. Well, it doesn't say so here. This is, I believe, version 12. So let's go through all the settings. The info tab, not used. Monitor setting, monitor mapping. It's interesting. Have I done that? Yeah, okay, it's picking up the screen now. Not used, or rather, I'm not taking it into account. Button, again, left as default. That's more the accurate statement. Express keys. Express keys are the ones along the left-hand side. I have changed the names of a number of them, undo, erase, and in a desperate effort to understand what's going on with this third button as well. So look at undo. That corresponds to Control Z. Erase. Oh, and yeah, notice I've changed the names of these, which you can do. So if you go to, I think, I'm getting a lot of lag there, common, then you can change the name. And then hotkey there is for erase is plain old E. And why is that? Because that's what ArtRage, the program that I'm using for this, uses. Or the program I'm using with it. Now here was my most difficult one. I still haven't cracked this. P, lowercase p, so even though that looks like uppercase, that's all there is. Plus you could do shift P, but it's not shift P. It's not shift P. Really this is, again, it's actually O I want, but I'll just try and see if there was something special about O. No, it just doesn't work for reasons not clear to me. Cancel that one, zoom in. So that works fine. So Control and Pad plus. So because I haven't changed that, I don't think. So that must be a standard graphics tablet trope, pattern, tradition, convention. Convention's a better word. Control minus for zoom out. Brush larger. In fact, it's brush specifically 10% in the case of ArtRage, which you get by doing a shift and a right arrow. I don't believe that was a default one. And again, I don't think I've changed the name this time, but I could have. Brush smaller is shift left arrow. And move is shift up arrow. Shift up arrow, is it really? Okay. Scope, left at its default. Hot cells, yeah, been using that. Now, again, the reason I got foil brush here is because, again, I'm trying to work out when the ArtRage program picks up the changes in the driver in the application. So I'll set it back to oil brush. Point being, when you click on it in the program, I've only got this window, so I can't demo that, then it comes up with the word oil brush or the phrase. Upper is the default. I suppose I could flip it over. That might be what they're implying. Is that possible? Don't know. They might be implying you can flip it over, but it doesn't make sense. Maybe the numbers all get reversed. I don't know. Anyway, oil brush. That's one that I've set up, and this does work. So hotkey O. Let's see what that looks like. So you go just plain old O, which works in this case along the buttons along the top edge and not the buttons along the left hand edge. Okay, and then we've got click on this one. Maybe I should be able to see it. Pencil, I've renamed that, and hotkey P. Again, let's look at what that looks like. And then these are all undefined at the moment until we get to the end, where before I realized I could use the express keys along the left hand side, I was defining the brush plus 10%, brush minus 9%, minus 10% in the top row, but I don't need to do that. And here you can have a play with pen. Hopefully that's all recorded.